What's going on, y'all? I have a bulk submission back from CGC. I sent these cards with the homie Ethan, but we're gonna go through mine today, and then whenever he gets back in town, we're gonna check out what he got. So let's go ahead and check out what I got. I'm not really gonna do the whole guess the grade thing. This video might be a little bit quicker. I didn't send anything that I didn't think would get a 10 basically, so not really gonna do like guess the grade today. Most of the stuff I sent was modern. There was one card that I knew for sure would just get a 9, but most of this stuff I was pretty convinced that it was going to get a 10, so I just really wanted to try out the new CGC grading system. I've seen the new labels in person at this point, but I don't own any of the labels yet, so this will be a first for that, so I was really excited. I've always been a fan of the crystal clear slabs. I actually like the new labels, and hopefully today we can hit some pristines. So without further ado, I think I have like 21 cards we're gonna run through, and actually I have a couple Metazoo cards too, so whenever we get to those I'll put them off to the side. But let's go. So for the first one, we do have a 10. Nice. This was kind of like a spare of the moment card. I don't even know where I got this, to be honest. In this bulk submission, I was kind of just like, I didn't really know what cards I wanted to send, so I was kind of like overthinking a lot of things. I sent some spicy stuff, and then I sent some stuff that was just like, hey, this looks cool, so that's kind of where we're at today. But for the first one, we have the Zinnia's Resolve in the Hyper Rare in a 10, which is really, really cool. Alright, card number 2. Let's see. Oh, we have Professor Burnett. Nice. See, this was one of those ones where it's kind of random. I almost threw this in the Lugia deck, but I was like, nah, this looked pretty clean, so I just wanted to see what we got, and it looks like we got a 9.5 on this one. I'm not really going to dissect anything in this video. I'll probably do that obviously after it, but so for the Professor's Burnett, we got the 9.5, which is the new mint standard. I think 9 might be a mint also, and then Gem Mint's 10, and then Pristine is a step higher than that. Okay, so here's a Metazoo card. We're going to put this one off to the side. And I believe, if I remember ordering them, yep, got another Metazoo one, so we'll put those ones over there. Same for last. They are kind of spicy, so I just definitely wanted to see what's going on with those. So this one for sure, I knew wasn't going to get a 10. I just thought it was cool. It's like a World Championship Korean promo. I was hoping it would at least get a 9, so okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, it was pretty off-centered, like noticeably off-centered, you know, not just like a little bit, and then I think even on the back too. So I just really wanted to encapsulate this. It was a bulk submission, so it wasn't too expensive. So it's cool to see that. I just like encapsulating certain cards, obviously, like special promos and stuff like that. And the reason why I was so strict with these cards is because at this point, with like modern cards, it doesn't really do you any justice to get a 9 unless it's like a rare promo or something super spicy. Other than that, I tried to really be intentional on what I was sending. So let's see, I had a couple Miriams, and I was hoping for sure, I mean both of them, I was very confident both of them, but I was hoping for sure at least one of them was going to get a 10, or at least a pristine. So for the first one, okay, cool, nice, we did get a 10. This is another card where I don't remember where I got it. I've been in such a crazy, I think the past month or 5 weeks, maybe even 6 weeks, I've been trading like crazy, so these cards have kind of been coming out of nowhere. I'm snagging them off Marketplace. They're just ending up in my possession. So for the first Miriam, we got a 10. Okay, here's the second Miriam. I felt very confident in both of them, but you know, it's one of those things where oh, nice. And these ones will be sequential too. Nice. Alright, cool. So we have 2 Miriams. This is absolutely one of my favorite trainer cards of all time. Like, this card is just amazing. Besides the new Iono alternate art, like, this card is crazy. I really just really enjoy this trainer card. It's super nice. But sweet. So we got 2 10s on that. That's awesome. Next card. Oh, nice. Speaking of which, it is Iono. Actually, shout out TCG Homer. I traded him for this. I thought it had 10 potential. It looked really clean. So, nice. Okay, so no pristines yet, but we are hitting 10s, which is awesome. It's really nice to see these labels. Like I said, I'm a fan of them. I think they look really slick. I think they look cool with Metazoo cards. They look really cool with black border cards, so like Magic or Flesh and Blood. But they look really nice with the gray border stuff too. I thought it was a classy move. Like, I just like the label. I think it'll grow on people. often people are resistant to change, and I totally understand. I get that, no worries there. But I, for one, really enjoyed them. Oh, this was actually a spicier card, so hoping, fingers crossed, this one did well. Oh, nice. So this was the Vileplume GX, but it has Erica in it, and everybody's on that Erica hype right now. So I've had this card for a while. You know, y'all know how it is having grading piles, and I literally have so many cards that are just, I could send so many cards to get graded, but wanted to be very intentional. This was also for science. I was just really interested to see the new grading process and all that stuff, so super stoked about that. This card is sick. All the alternate art GX era cards are just so nice, and the texture is really nice on them too, so really happy to see that. Alright, cool. So it looks like we have a Japanese card here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I figured this one was going to get a 10. It looked really clean. Okay, nice. So this is another example. This is like the Altaria. Basically, I guess art rare, character rare, whatever. But it is hitting the trainer kind of hype because there's a trainer in it. But I thought this was a super clean card. I traded for it a while ago, and this was definitely a card that I was going to have on my grading pile. And you know, there's a grading pile, but then there's kind of cards that go to the front, so that was really cool. There's definitely a first in line. Oh, nice. This was one of the cards that I traded for more so recently. It looked really clean, so okay, nice. So we got a 9.5, which, you know, I don't really know. I think it'll be basically the same as a 9. I'm not sure. I'm not really, you know, like sure how 9s versus 9.5s are gonna fare. I don't think there'll be much of a difference on them, honestly, but nonetheless, this is a really nice card. Not really one I'd probably crack and resend. I'm not sure. If I do get any kind of spicier cards that are maybe 9.5 today, I might crack them, send them to PSA and see what happens. This one maybe could be on that list, but kind of doubt it. I just like the way it looks, and the black with all this down here looks really nice, and with the accent colors there. This is just an amazing card. Beautiful card. Absolutely. Alright, looks like, okay, looks like an older Japanese card. Oh, nice. I was really excited to send this one. I've had this card for a really long time, so I felt confident. It looked clean, so I'm kind of nervous. Okay, well, I guess with like vintage cards, like, you know, grades like this don't really hurt that much, but I'm a little surprised, to be honest. I'm kind of looking at it over now. It's kind of hard to see. It looked really clean, in my opinion, and you know, if there's any dust on here, it's because it came from the box, but maybe there's some scratches I didn't see. But I thought this guy was pretty clean, but nonetheless, I mean, even look at this black and the purple and then the yellow. It honestly, it just looks nice. I'm sorry, it just looks really nice. Not the grade I was hoping for. I mean, I would at the very least would be hoping for a 9, but you know, it is what it is. And the grading world can be cruel sometimes. But this card's beautiful. Okay, looks like we have another older one. This one also looked clean. I've almost sold this card so many times raw, and every time I do it, I'm like, no, it looks so clean. Send it to get graded. And I always think I'm gonna do it, and then I never do it. But finally, I was like, you know what? We're gonna send this one in. So this was also another card I've had for a very, very long time, definitely since childhood. So nice, we hit that 10 on it. That's awesome. Man, that's crazy. I definitely took care of my cards growing up. There was definitely some accidents, like my mom washed some in the washing machine and stuff like that, RIP. I still have those cards. It's like a Mewtwo, a Zapdos, a Dragonite, stuff like that. I do plan on getting those graded one day because I do like damaged cards, so we shall see. But this is really cool. A lot of these cards, admittingly, were to be traded or sold. So, you know, you see these 10s and you're like, well, maybe I want to hold on to. So we'll see. Oh, this one looks different. So, I mean, let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, sick. No way. If this one hits it pristine, that's going to be crazy. Oh, oh wait, that's amazing. Look at that gold though. No. I don't really know what to say. I don't scream and holler and stuff like that, you know, like it's not really like what I do all the time, but I'm definitely super hyped right now. I was hoping I would at least hit one pristine, and what a card to hit it on. Like, you have all this gold hollow and all that like little spicy goodness going on. Man, that's crazy. I'm definitely hype on that. That's super cool. So this is definitely one that I don't even know if I'd want to let that go, to be honest. Wow, okay. So I guess, yeah, if I see this, I know I'm not hitting a pristine, which is totally fine. We can still hope for just 10s, and that's totally okay. This is the regular 25th anniversary Charizard, and we did. We did hit a 10. Awesome. I've ripped so much of this stuff, it's ridiculous. And I technically didn't pull this card, Courtney did. She was just ripping like packs with me randomly one day, and she was like, isn't this good or something like that? And I was like, no way. Of course, like the one random pack that you open up, you just pull the Charizard, but it'd be like that. And honestly, it'd be like that a lot, to be honest. Y'all know. But this is awesome. Okay, I'm cool with that. I mean, I think I've only not hit a 10 a few times by now, so all things considering, like, this is really good. I don't know why I sent this card. I just really liked it, and I thought the 10 would be really cool. I was playing Legends of Arceus, and you know, this card gave me some nostalgia from that. And we hit a 9.5. Okay. I thought it was pretty clean, but it was definitely a little off-centered, but you know, I thought it would average in our favor. It did not, and that's totally okay. And there might be some other things going on, maybe some, you know, with big cards like this, the surface area is so large, so little scratches can happen. I did clean all these cards though. Me and Ethan definitely gave them the full manicure, and we cleaned all the cards, you know, we dusted everything we needed to. I definitely took this submission a little bit more serious than I usually do. So it's all good. Alright, so this one was another one where I was like, you know, do I want to send that, do I not? There's plenty of other cards I could have sent. I just really like this card. And like I said, this kind of reminded me, this literally reminded me of Arceus, and that was just such a fun game for me to play. And just had to do it. Nice. Let's go. I'm loving this right now. This is so cool. Man, what a card too. This is a beautiful card. Definitely probably not going to get rid of this one. I just thought it was cool. Even if it got like a 9 or an 8 or whatever, worst case scenario, it's a cool card that's encapsulated. The black looks really clean. I'm into it. I think I just have a few more cards left. And the best part about doing this was bulk, so I just don't even remember sending most of these cards, to be honest. And this one's Melanie. I think I ripped this out of a Crown Zenith pack, and I just literally like threw it in the pile. I was like, I'm gonna grade this real quick and see what happens. And okay, another 9.5. I think this might be the 5th one we've gotten at this point, so not bad. Mostly 10s, and then that one pristine so far, and then the one 8.5, which felt kind of bad, but for a vintage card, I'm cool with that. But yeah, this was another card that you can just throw in your deck, but also I was like, let's try to grade it real quick and see what happens. But we hit a 9.5 on that one, no big deal. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, we have a newer Japanese card. Oh nice, a War Turtle. Okay, so 151 in English actually released today. I'm recording this on the Friday, it'll probably be out next week. So let's see what we got. Oh nice, a 10. Man, these cards are so nice. I like 151. Paldea is still my favorite set so far. I know, but Paldea is fire. I'm really into the whole Scarlet and Violet thing. But 151 is definitely spicy, and it's great for the meta gameplay for sure. It's going to add so much spice and flavor to the game. But this is dope. This card is absolutely stunning. I think out of the 9, this one's probably my favorite of the starters, to be honest. That War Turtle, crazy. The Bulbasaur, the Bulbasaur, but the Squirtle is really nice, but there's something about that War Turtle, it's just super clean. Alright, my SD card was full, but we had to replace that real quick. I live my life on the edge. I'm always pushing my SD cards to the limit. But we have the Charboy here. I still didn't see the grade. We're not cheating here, so let's go ahead and... Oh no! It's okay. We hit that 9.5. You automatically think you're gonna hit 10s with these Japanese cards, but they're so clean, how could you not? And this is another one of these things that's like, yeah, I'll probably look it over and check it out. Definitely not worth, I don't think, cracking and resubmitting it to another service at this point. We just keep the 9.5 and we keep it moving. Alright, this is my last Pokemon card. I think I remember which one it is. Yeah, it's the Squirtle. Alrighty, so this is another one where I basically thought it was a 10. Obviously no pristine there. So out of all my cards, I only hit one pristine, and I thought most of them were super clean. So seems like they're still being super strict when it comes to stuff like that. But this was a beautiful card, super into it. And we have no, 9.5. Alright, cool. I was like, come on, man. The last Pokemon card has to be a 10. Let's go. And then don't forget, I'm going to peek at those Metazoo cards here in a sec. But that's really cool. These art rares are crazy. Illustrator rares, they're called both, literally. So they're just so nice. Super into that. Alright, so that was all my Pokemon cards. So we have these two Metazoo cards. Yeah, they're pretty spicy. One of them is a, well, I guess I'll let you see. Yeah, okay, so this is the tournament one. So for sure, I thought this one was super clean. So I was very confident in this. I know some Metazoo cards like just naturally curl on the edges sometimes, so I didn't know. I was feeling hopeful, so I'm kind of like glancing over it again right now just to see, but let's go ahead and see what's up. This is a second place medal, and it's a 9.5. Okay, definitely thought I was gonna get a 10, but you know, for a card like this, as the game grows, as the future grows, even a 9, even an 8 in this card is gonna be spicy. This is definitely one that I'm thinking about though. I could crack this and send this to PSA, make a video about it, and see what happens. I was feeling really good about this. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that. But for right now, this is what I was talking about. That black and red looks crazy. It looks so nice. I don't know how the pristines would look with Metazoo cards, but all I know is these black labels look really cool. But nonetheless, this is a badass card. Love the little snipe, super cool. And let's go to the very last one, and I know which one this is. This is a card that Metazoo sent me a long time ago, or I guess earlier this summer. And yeah, it's the content creator medal. So they sent me and a few other people like these cards for, you know, basically doing content over the past couple years. So that's pretty cool. This is another card where I felt very confident about it. Obviously, we know we're not hitting the pristine, but I was feeling, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I felt it, man. I felt it. So let's see if we can go ahead and yes, this was the one card, literally the one card out of all of them that I was like, dude, if this is a 10, that's epic. You know, you send me this card. It's a really special card. I have fun making content. So, and that's the thing. I'm not gonna do a clickbait title with any of this. I like CGC. I literally have slabs from PSA, Beckett, heck, even AGS. I think those are nice. So I'm not really gonna engage in like any type of content except me just having fun. That's why I do this. And Hobsonville Goblin is one of my favorite BCs of all time. This will get a focus on it. Yeah, that is so cool. I'm so hype on this. And what a card to end the video on. This definitely isn't going anywhere. This is definitely for me and definitely the other Metazoo card too. But thank you all so much for watching. We still have plenty of more slabs to go through, but they're Ethan's. He's not in town right now, so whenever he gets back in town, we'll have a part 2. He has a lot of spicy Japanese stuff. I kind of just mix it up with the flavor, threw some random things in there. Like I said, this is all for science. Let's check out the new slabs. Let's check out the new grading process. And I am pleasantly surprised. All these cards today I would have sent to PSA thinking I was going to get a 10. So this definitely wasn't like let's see what happens. I was expecting 10s today. I was wanting 10s today. Most of my cards got 10s today. And that's super cool. As I'm making this video, I can feel the fingerprints on the back of this, and I'm like, no, I have to clean these now because they're so crystal clear. And cards like this are definitely going to go in those graded guards. But thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, like I said, I do content for fun. It's not really like something I'm stressing about. So hope you liked the video. And y'all already know, I'll probably see y'all soon. Later.